I love Orvieto. It says Italy to me in many ways. It says life and vitality and color and a sense of fun. I think we underplay that too much in religion, that there's something fun and playful about the biblical world, and you can see it there. But see, here's the thing that we've lost is what we're trying to do right now is to read a cathedral. The medievals they couldn't read books, but they knew how to read buildings. They knew how to read iconography and symbol. And so this was a place where they read the gospel, but not the way we do. They read it in the symbolism of the facade. When you see the stone carvings, they were brightly colored in the Middle Ages, like these probably mosaics up here. So imagine you're a parent coming here with your kids, and you want to teach the faith, and you say, well, there's the story of Adam and Eve, and there's the story of creation, and see, there's Cain killing Abel. So they would have catechized their kids with these very vivid pictures. And this would be like going to a movie. That would be what it was like in the Middle Ages, to come to this beautifully colored facade, and then carefully to read the details on it. And for people that lived very drab lives and lived kind of barely getting through the day, to come to a place like this would have been like a miracle. Like a kid today seeing a Spielberg movie, this would have been like that for a kid in the Middle Ages, or for anyone. Or like to see a building this height. I mean, even for us, we're used to skyscrapers, that still looks pretty impressive. So imagine someone in the Middle Ages, they'd never seen a building more than a couple of stories. And to come here and see that, and then these vividly colored, vividly depicted scenes, it would have just been overwhelming. The four evangelists, it's such an ancient symbol. The man, the lion, the eagle, and the ox. The man is symbolic of Matthew's gospel because he emphasized the humanity of Jesus. The eagle, or the lion rather, is symbolic of Mark's gospel because he begins with John the Baptist and his apocalyptic roar in the desert. So it's the lion associated with him. And then the eagle is John because John was seen as the most mystical gospel. And the medievals believed that an eagle could fly highest and could look at the sun with an open eye. That was their zoology of the time. I don't think that's really true, but so he became symbolic of John, who soared the highest and looked into the mystical truth. Then the last one is the ox, which is Luke's gospel, because Luke emphasizes the temple and sacrifice where the ox was killed. So he's associated with Luke's gospel. There are also the four apocalyptic beasts of the book of Revelation. Those four are mentioned as in the heavenly court. They also go back to the book of the prophet Ezekiel. So they're very ancient symbols, and they're usually associated with the evangelists in the New Testament tradition. See, we probably come here and say, oh yeah, it's a nice church, it's a pretty facade, but we wouldn't see it as a book that was meant to be deciphered. See, like for us, our tastes are much more austere and simple. We like simplicity. But these people, austere, simple, their lives were austere and simple. They didn't want that. They wanted another world. And it wasn't just what they wanted, it was a biblical idea. So in the book of Revelation, the heavenly Jerusalem is supposed to be mirrored in the church. So you get a flavor for the heavenly Jerusalem when you walk into a place like this. So they're much more than just a place where the community gathers. It's another world.
Chef, ¿cómo se volvieron?